again, sorry about that. My memory card filled up, so I needed to make some space. So anyways, what I was saying is my husband and I don't really remember what we were saying. But anyways, there's some preliminaries of what he needs to do. He needs to get some anti-embolism socks. I don't want to think that he could possibly get, you know, an embolism from this. I would really hate to see him die. But, you know, we need to do what we need to do. He is getting very, very excited. We were at the store yesterday, and just out of the blue, he started walking into the baby section. And he said, no matter what, we're not going to get any of blank kind of sports memorabilia. He says, you know, it's all going to be the Atlanta Braves. The thing is Atlanta Braves, they're baseball, and he was pointing to a football team. I don't really care, you know, I just want to dress them up and, you know, be out and have fun. What they wear, well, yeah, of course, I get to choose it, but it's not likely to be anything sports related anyways, because I'm not a sports fanatic. But if he wants to do that, more power to him. Anyways, the last few nights I've been having some really weird dreams. 2 nights ago I dreamt that I had a baby, and I had the baby at home, which I would love to do anyways. And my daughter, she keeps talking about, in real life, she keeps talking about how tiny she wants a baby to be. They don't know what we're going to do. I know they're going to be thrilled. But she keeps saying, you know, I would like a baby this size. And of course, it's always like a 4 or 5 pound baby, which I don't have 4 or 5 pound babies. I have 8 pound babies. So anyways, in my dream, I held up this tiny newborn and I yelled to her. I said, Catherine, come here. And she had no idea that I had delivered. And I said, is this the size baby you want? And of course she was just completely over the moon, and she was just in love with it. Well, anyways, a little later on, I was walking with this baby in my arms, and I looked down and I said, something looks a little out of the ordinary. And so I said to one of my friends in my dream, I said, does this look like my baby has Down syndrome? And immediately they started crying and saying how sorry they were. And I wasn't sure why they were saying they were sorry, because I would be thrilled. You know, if my baby had Down syndrome, I would love them just as much as, you know, a child that didn't have Down syndrome. And so anyways, that was the first dream. And then last night I had a dream that there was a toddler, I don't know, probably about 18 months old, and that child was snuggled up in my arms, and that child also had Down syndrome. And then today, we took my sister to the beach, and so I lay down in the sun. Of course, I dozed off a little bit, and I had once again another dream about a child having Down syndrome. So I'm not sure what this means. I don't think it's necessarily a fear, because I would embrace the child regardless, but I find it a little ironic that 3 times in a row that I have dreams, it's about a child that has Down syndrome. And the funny thing is, in each of those dreams, the child starts out as one gender and ends the next gender. But I don't notice that. All I notice is that this beautiful child, this loving, caring child, has Down syndrome. We would absolutely still be 100% in love with any child that God gives us, but it makes me a little nervous about how my family would react. They're a little spontaneous, and they don't always think before they speak. So anyways, I thought that was kind of weird, but my husband, he's very excited. He's constantly saying, you need to clean my, or empty my pipes. I need to have everything emptied before. And so I think that's a little funny. Well, anyways, I hear my family coming in, and I don't really want them to see this quite yet. So I'm going to say goodbye for right now. See you later.